How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Football Manager 2020 here with Rotherham United. Today we've got a huge episode. The January transfer window is shut and we've got the club's record sale. You're probably wondering who it is, so let's go and jump in and see how we've been getting on and who we've brought in. So in the last episode, we played up against Chelsea in the FA Cup, but we bounced back with a 3-1 win over Wigan. A very decent win, a very decent performance, really. We beat them 3-1. Dan Burn opening the scoring for us after we were knocking on the door for a long time. Kiefer Moore did get one back for Wigan, and Grant Hanley gave us the lead again just before half-time. George McEachran put the game to bed, though, in the 81st minute to give us a nice 3 points. We backed that up with another 3-1 win, this time against Bristol Rovers. We went 1-0 up. Abu Agogo scored an own goal. So you got OGO scoring an OG. Brilliant. Russia and Hepburn Murphy did get a goal back for Bristol Rovers on his debut, actually. And Mario Vrancic then scoring a penalty. And Mikel Antonio putting the game to bed to grab another decent 3 points. And then we really did turn up in the next home game. We beat Preston North End 5-0. Eddie Nketiah with 2. Mario Vrancic scoring again from the penalty spot. Mikel Antonio scoring. And Franco Ferrari coming off the bench to grab a goal. However, in one of the most bizarre Football Manager games I've ever seen, we lost 6-0 to Newcastle. But look at the stats. They're actually quite equal. But every time Newcastle went forward, they scored. And you see, our ratings aren't ridiculously bad. You got Iverson on a 6.3, Hanley on a 6.3, but everyone else, it's not like we had stinkers. Newcastle just took every single opportunity. Enzo Fernandez, Alan St. Maximin, Florian Koeman, Longstaff, and Almiron scoring twice. I don't have a clue what happened. And what a weird ending to the roundup. But there's 3 wins in there. So there's 9 points out of a possible 12. Now then, the transfers is what you're looking forward to. Well, firstly, we're going to go with this one. Arnold Norden is going to be coming in on a free in January. He's a left winger coming in from San Etienne, I believe, on a free. I'm actually really happy with this signing. Very decent player. Not too bad at all. Great potential ability. He's still quite young. However, we have sold Matt Olosunde for a huge £9.75 million. Norwich came in with a bid of about £3 million for Matt Olosunde. He had a release clause of just over £10 million. And I said, we want that. And they negotiated again for about £4 million. I thought, they're going to pay the money. I dropped it down to £9.75 million. And they paid it. And Matt Olosunde is now left to join Norwich. It was crazy. Matt Olosunde has been fantastic for us. But you actually look at his attributes. And for what we want from him as a right back, there's probably better players out there. And of course, he's not playing a huge amount, I would say. You know, he made 11 sub-appearances because Sterling is doing really well at right back. And that has allowed us to bring in some unbelievable talents. First one being on deadline day, Danilo Pantich, who's going to come in, a versatile player, can play in the middle of the park and on the wing as well. Very happy with that. For about £500,000, just under 10 grand a week. Got sell on value there as well if we wish. And as a backup option, he's not too bad. The next player up is Dimaggio, Wright, Phillips. I have got his player picture. For some reason, it's not loaded in. 20 years of age, shining in for £250,000. He's going to be a player that's going to be in and around the squad. Great on the ball, good crossing, so quick. And that is so powerful on this game. And I genuinely think he's going to be a player that we're going to make serious money on if we ever look to sell in the future. And finally, somehow, we've signed Daniel Podence on loan from Wolves. He was on the transfer list. I thought, you know what? Let's put a loan bid in for him. They've accepted it. We're paying him 20 grand a week now until the end of the season. But this could change our season. And this could genuinely allow us to start pushing for the playoffs. An unbelievable signing and one that I'm really looking forward to using. And with our wide formation, and you guys have seen, if we're ignoring the Newcastle results, some of the results here, it could be huge for us. Today we play up against Cardiff. We've not really had the best of form against Cardiff before. But they've got 66 points. They're in 3rd place. But we've still got £6 million in the bank. If in summer, you know, it's going to allow us to have that little bit of movement and a little bit to play with. So that is going to be huge for us as a club. So then, here we are with the teams for today's clash against Cardiff City. They're playing a 4-4-1-1. They've got Conor Roden in there as the attacking midfielder behind Glatzel. Murphy, Rawls, Sheaf and Bear in the midfield with Cunningham, Watmore, I'd assume that is, Morrison and Byram with Etheridge in goal. We're starting the 4-1-4-1 again. And Ketia gets the nod ahead of Campana, who is dropped from the squad due to the lone player limit. Podence comes in for his debut on the left-hand side. Mikel Antonio keeps his place on the right-hand side. Vrancic and McEachran in the middle with Tropey in behind, and Clark, Byrne, Hanley and Sterling with Iverson in goal. We do have Wright, Phillips and Pantich on the bench, ready, if needed, to make their debut. So let's get the old revenge talk. It always helps with a big morale boost. And here we are, a new look Rotherham United side. I say new look. We've got one new player in there, but it gives me a fresh bit of belief that we can maybe produce something here. Vrancic with the ball in. Corner cleared away only as far as rules. Hopefully we can put a bit of pressure on him here, and we have. McEachran picks it up. McEachran still! And forces a good save off Etheridge. I like McEachran. He's a player that has just grown into the season, and just in this system seems to be such a good player. But Cardiff will come forward here. Murphy on the right-hand side. Still Murphy. What a save from Iverson to keep us in the game. Still, just 2 minutes gone, and both teams having a good opportunity so far. Both teams having a chance on target as Dan Byrne heads this one away. And Ketia is there, and look at the little man, Daniel Podence, up in front of him. And Ketia ignores it though, and he is tackled, and we win a throw-in. Free kick here, which Vrancic will whip in. It's a nice ball into Eddie Nketiah, and just over the bar. Almost 1-0, just under 14 minutes gone, and it's been a very positive start for us so far. Free kick to Cardiff. Murphy ball in towards Morrison. Can we clear it? We can just about. Iverson got a bit on it, and we cleared it away. Cardiff giving us a really good game here. It is going to be Murphy on the cross again, who whips this one in and headed away. Sheaf, can he reignite this attack for Cardiff? He forced back to Byram. Guys, good start. Interesting start as well. This is Cardiff, one of the most informed teams in the league. Well, we're giving them a good game so far. Hanley heads up towards Daniel Podence. Back to Byrne. We've not seen much of Podence so far. Clark with the big ball forward. It's found Eddie Nketiah on his own. He's going to have to go alone. And he's just wide. What a save by Etheridge to keep it out. And I thought we'd maybe gone 1-0 up there. It's going to be Vrancic with the corner in towards Dan Byrne. It's over his head. Nketiah, can he keep the move alive? He's still got it here, Eddie Nketiah. He's whipped it in. Headed away again. And Glatzel now can pick the ball up and drive for Cardiff. Cardiff trying to come down the other end to score now. We've got defenders there. It's out as far as Cunningham, into Rawls, into Sheaf. The attack's still going on, into Bella. Ball in, Dan Byrne can head away as far as Sheaf again and over the bar. Well, both teams having so many good chances, and what a first half that has been. Plenty of chances in there, and all to play for still. Both goalkeepers with the highest rating. But we just need to give the boys just that little nudge. I'm hoping that Daniel Podence can maybe have a little cameo in this second half. But we've got a couple of young players on the bench that were willing to prove a point as well. Free kick for Cardiff. Bear into the area. Chance and hits the top of the crossbar. Cardiff coming so close there. Right. I'm going to make a double change. It's going to be Wright Phillips on. And it is also going to be Danilo Pantich on. A double change. Two of the new boys coming on for the last 20 minutes of this game. But Cardiff are scaring me with these set pieces. Ball in and Dan Byrne can head away. Back only as far as Murphy, though. Don't commit a foul. Bayer's there, though. And Jeremy Bayer scores. Not good. Not ideal. We need to start picking up points, winning games to close the gap on the playoffs. We're lucky there. It was just... Who was that? They didn't quite react. Number 11. I think it is Daniel Podence. And it's a quick effort into the back of the net there. Goal kick here with 10 minutes to go. Grant Hanley into Dujon Sterling as we push to possibly get an equaliser here. Pantich to Tropey. Back to Dujon Sterling. Hanley again. Smashes it forward towards Nketiah. It's just... We need to try and keep possession, really. We've not really seen much of Daniel Podence, unfortunately, today. Bayer all the way back to Morrison into Pack, and Rawls can hit it up. Clark does well. Come on, play the ball. Daniel Podence needs to run with him, really. And Podence holds back, and here he is again, Daniel Podence, the little man. Daniel Podence still Daniel Podence. His shot was blocked. Rawls back out for Daniel Podence on his debut, straight to Etheridge. How has he not scored that? Right, Pedence with the ball in. What a ball in. Grant Hanley, the flag's up. You can't believe it. The chances that we've had. And Daniel Pedence with a great ball in. And the Grant Hanley's just strolled offside. Oh, no. Come on. And there we go. It's full time. We fall into a 1-0 defeat there. But we've had so many chances. And on another game, I think we could have beaten them. We really could have beaten them. And unfortunately, you know, we've been able to give a couple of youngsters a chance. Well, younger players a chance. But it has finished 1-0 to Cardiff. And, yeah, we're still in 11th place in the league. Still just 12 points behind the playoffs. It's going to be a very difficult task to get there this season. But it's not impossible. For some reason, we do have a friendly against Chelsea, which I can't cancel midweek. Which is rather frustrating. I don't know what that's about. I'll probably rest some of the players for that game. But also, there was one transfer I forgot to talk about. The Scott Molyneux transfer did go through for £4.5 million up to 7.25. The board weren't too happy with it. But I think that value, when we needed to add money into the club, was a very, very good sale. But guys, unfortunately, it's another defeat again today. I'm hoping that we can bounce back. In the next episode, we'll come back for the game against... there's not actually that many games, is there, left now at all. We'll come back for the game against Reading in just 2 games' time. So it will be a very quick video next time out to see how we get on, really. We play up against Stoke and we play up against Blackburn. 2 different sides of the table, really. Stoke pushing for playoffs as well. Blackburn sort of mid-table. And then we play Reading, who are also in the playoffs. That'll be the live comment in the next episode. But guys, hopefully you did enjoy it today. Let me know what you think of the transfers in the comment section down below. I think, you know, compared to the summer transfer window, we've brought in some exciting players. And I'm hoping they can slowly but surely bed into the squad and we can start scoring goals and doing well. Be sure to hit the like button down below as well, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And until next time, I'll see you all very, very soon.